Hi guys, it's Dawn from Let's Make a Mess today. How are you doing? Well, look what we have here. We have what is the beginning of my new um, Buddha journal, and I'm so excited about it. And I am going to share with you some of my process. So let me go ahead and I will put in a video right now showing, actually two videos. One of them showing my process for this cover. I haven't even cracked this yet, you guys. We're going to be cracking it together. It's really tight. So I haven't even cracked it yet. The glue is dry. Everything is dry. And so you can see it's two sewn in signatures, and the process will tell you how I did that. I ended up putting the grommet in before I put the signatures in, otherwise it would not fit. See, because it's lower than the signatures, and the signatures had to be glued in. So I put this in, and so we will be adding a dangle together on this one, and some little things on the end of this. So we have a lot of work to do on this. And so right now I'm going to go ahead and put in the clips of me working with this journal, which was really in really bad shape. So I finished and you'll see why I had to add this coffee dyed damask, which was white, to the spine. Now what I could have done is I could have just put it here and left the really pretty leather showing through, but this was just probably a more secure solution. And then you'll also see how I did sew my signatures onto this cardboard and then glue it into the book. This is called a hidden spine. So go check that out and I'll be right back. I'm in the middle of making my Buddha journal. As you can see, there's a lot. This book has a lot of damage. But it's not going to stop me from loving it. I love this book, and I really want to make this book work. So I'm trying really hard to piece it together and keep it working. So I'm going to have to go through here. Look here, right here, guys. I'm going to have to go through here and add some glue, and I'll do that at my, later. But so let me take you through where I was. This is just a seriously beat up old book, like in the late 1800s, did I say when I bought it? I don't remember. But I did not want to have to put so much fabric on the inside. I mean, I knew I was going to do it on the spine because I'm using a sewn signature. But let me explain to you a little bit what I'm doing. So this is a really old book. It's kind of like leather-like. I don't know if it's leather. It might be. It's just seriously old. And so I'm going to have to put some mink oil on it. Hang on a second. I'm going to have to put some mink oil on it eventually. But right now I'm just trying to shape it into my journal cover. So you can see it's very beat up, and I know it's going to continue to get beat up. And so I'm dealing with that. Now, so yesterday I had to put these on here because it was so beat up. Then I did my spine. Now, before I put this fabric down using Aleene's, I put a bunch of masking tape in the spine to reinforce it. You can always use Tyvek, and that's what I was going to do, but I switched over to masking tape only. I don't know why I did that. I just decided, I know why. Because I decided Tyvek's okay if you're going to use paper on top. It really does help. But if you're going to go ahead and use fabric, you don't need Tyvek. Fabric is pretty strong. So I got this and I left it going, and I came up this morning and I was looking at it and I was like, oh, that's going to be great, and then I turned it over and I noticed that. So this is not, I don't think I can glue this and just have it work for me. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue it, and then I'm going to have to add some more fabric just along the seam. And then I'm going to mink oil this and add some glue around here and just see, how I can just reinforce it. And then we'll be ready to put in my signature. Now this is going to only be a 2 signature. I'm going to make them pretty thick, but you couldn't be couldn't go with 3 because it's a very narrow spine. So I'll be adding my signatures, and then I'm going to be gluing this in with Aleene's glue, and then leaving that in overnight once I get the signatures in. we're going to be gluing that in. So that was my process. I hope you enjoyed seeing this. You will see this. I'm probably showing this in the middle of a video right now. So you will go back to the video and I'll explain how I went ahead and added um, the fabric here, and it's a coffee dyed. I wanted a brown fabric, just kind of a plain one, but it does have a little damask print to it. But I just really wanted to keep it as plain as can be. Oh, and then I'm going to add my my hole with a grommet here, and I'm also thinking I'm going to add a grommet here and a grommet here. For a closure on this one. I'm just not sure yet, but I better get back to the video. Okay, guys. Sewing in the signatures. Okay, I'm back. So I hope that that explained a little bit to you. Right now, I'm going to do something I've not done before, and I don't know how this is going to go, but this is an oil, silicone and lanolin. It's vitamin E, silicone and lanolin. It's a mink oil. I bought this a long, long time ago. Boy, it's pretty old, but I usually use this on my boots and leather bags and things like that. But this is so dry, and I just want to put a little bit of it. You see, I've used a lot of it. It doesn't smell at all, but I'm going to put a little bit on the cover just to maybe help it, just to help it, just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more pliability. I don't want to put too much because I'm thinking there's going to be something in the in the future that's going to be, oh yeah, this is going to help us a lot. Oh, look at how much darker, richer it already looks. See, between this and that. Oh yeah, this is great. I just want to help it out a little bit. I might have should have done this before I started working on the journal, and I probably wouldn't have had the crackage that I had. So, live and learn as we go, right, guys? Live and learn as we go. But yeah, and I'm trying to, I don't want to do too much to it because this is my Buddha journal, and I love simple. And so simple is always better. And see, it's not too greasy, a little bit, not too bad though. Not like it would be Vaseline or something. And I think it's gonna soak in. So oh my gosh, what a dip. That already looks more beautiful and rich. So we're just gonna kind of work that in here, work that in, around into the tree of life is what this just looks like a tree of life to me. And I just thought it was gorgeous. So that's why I worked so hard to save this journal cover. You know, I loved this book so much. I just loved it. And telling a little story is when I was in the thrift store and I bought this, I thought to myself, wow, there was two of them. And I thought I should get the other one and I should make two of them and sell one, right? But as I'm going through this, I was going, it's a good thing that I did not actually do that to myself because this was a big job. Oh, and I apologize for the back. I need to paint this tabletop. It's pretty messed up. But this is called Let's Make a Mess Today. So, yeah. And that's pretty much what we do every day. But I'm so happy to have this journal finally coming to close. I've had to, let's see, did I glue that? Yeah, I glued that. So you can see where there's, hold it up for you a little bit. Don't mind my nails. Everything's a mess today. But when you have a puppy, it happens. So there's a crack here, but it's glued. So, and then just the edges are a mess. And I think what I'm going to do, though, is just put a little bit on the edges here. Just to make them a little, and I don't even care. I just got to be careful because I have not broke the spine yet. For those of you that don't know what that means, it means after I've glued this together, I have not opened it all the way and cracked the spine. We're going to do that together. So that's kind of what I was saving this for to do with you. So there's that. Let's go ahead and do this one too. Oh, look I didn't glue right here. So I need to put some glue in here. Look, that's how much of a mess this thing was, right, guys? A serious debacle. Yeah, it was a serious debacle. So it was almost to the end. I mean, there was almost no way in the world that this was going to work out. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's put some glue in here right now. And you'll just see how I just tuck it in and close it and not make a big deal about it. Let me grab a brush. I have a brush right here, I think. Hold on. Yeah, we'll use this brush. So yeah. Oh boy, this poor cover, I'm telling you guys, anybody else would have tossed it, I'm pretty sure. But I love lost causes. I am the lost cause queen. This, yeah. So let's go in here. Let's get that out of the way because I really don't want glue on my tassels. Let's just tuck it in here a little bit, as much as I can. I think there's a bubble in there. Air bubble, yeah. So, I really do not want this on my paper either. There we go. I don't care if it gets little oil spots or not. That won't bother me a bit. All right, a little bit more. It's so dry, it's going to suck it right up, you guys. This poor book, it has really seen better days. Okay, there we go. Oh, I love this oil. I mean, I really feel like I should have done it. Well, if you guys are working with an old book like this, I would suggest that you do your, get your book into shape. This one needed so much love. I mean, I can't even tell you how much love this really needed. And it got, so I'm happy to keep it working. Oh, this is gonna fall off. That's gonna fall off of there. Okay, there we go. I might get some corners to put on here. I have some, but let's just see how it goes. All right. So there's that. And I'm not sure when I'm going to do the grommets or if I'm going to do the grommets, but I probably will. Oh, you guys, this is going to be the best journal, though, if it stays together. I'm pretty sure that it will. I really had to overglue it. Let's open it up. Let's crack it, shall we, and see what's going on. Let's give it a good cracking. Let's give it a good cracking into. I don't have a water for that, so let's just put that here. Miss Mally is asleep right now. I think I hear her roaming around a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. We're gonna put some gold on here. I mean, it's gonna look amazing. All right, let's crack it. So how I do it is I find the center of the book, and let's just crack it gently, 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 and in the front, gently, gently, gently. This is going to be one of those books. It's going to be a toughie. There we go. There we go. Oh, let's go. Let's flip through, shall we? More material or fabric than I'd like, but it's okay. You know, I use pretty neutral colors, sometimes some colorful, most of the time just neutral. And yeah, so it's going to be fun to work in. And then I ripped some of the pages because I like this so that I can add texture. It adds texture and I can add paint to them. These are old book pages and coffee dye pages and art pages. And these are actually some sheets from from the book itself. These were actually in the book. Here's some painty papers that you guys gave me. Just some beautiful colored images and ripped paper. And you can see the sewn in signatures here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these, but I think I'm just going to add a couple of beads to the bottom. I'm not sure. Oh, that's pretty. That's cute. And then here's the bottom. No, that's not the back of that. These signatures are pretty thick. I hope this book holds up. It was a lot of work getting it together. It took a few days. It took a couple of days for the signatures to glue down. Oh, that missed its mark, didn't it? Let's see, did I even not sew that? Yeah, that didn't get sewn, so we'll take that out of there. And that's okay. You can just leave it in here for now. Just whatever. There we go. Let's leave that there. Oh, we're still on the first signature, you guys. Okay, this is the end of the first signature. You can see they're sewn in. You can't even see the glue. Well, the glue's on the other side. Well, that would be why. And then we have this one. We got some of that eco dye or whatever it's called. More book pages. Here's another part of the book itself. These are a great size too. This is a wonderful size. Let's see, it's approximately, let's say, well, 6.5 by 8.5. Which is a nice square. My last one was kind of narrow and long, which was really a fun size. I loved it. But I thought, well, let's go a little squarer this time. Let's see the doily on there from the tea dye or the coffee dye that I did. Some more scrap paper, book paper. That's those tattoo books. Some flutterbys, some Asian stationery. Some other pages out of a book. Fell in love with that book. I think I've sent you guys a few pieces. If you've gotten some of my kits, you might have gotten some of those. Maybe, and these even. Because I do share in my kits. There's that. And I do have a few of those mystery kits left in my Etsy shop. And if you see anything ever that I'm working with that you go, geez, I bought one of your mystery, can you add some of this? I would be happy to if I still have some. So that's it. I think it's going to last. I hope it's going to last. I think. I hope. Yeah. I have to be careful with it when I'm working with it for a while, I think. Boy, this was a toughie. It was a toughie putting it together, and now let's just hope that it stays together. It should. It really should. If not, I've always got glue. I've always got... what else do I've got? I've got lots of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and I'm not sure if we're going to do a page or not, but I kind of want to cut this out. I'm obviously not putting it there. I might put this on the front cover right here. So let's cut this out and let's maybe move this down. This was a Dollar Tree canvas. It's not really canvas, you guys. It's like a glue. It's like a plastic, you know. And I just fell in love with it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stick it in here. You know, I just love it. So, I don't want to cut all these out, but I want to, but I am. I'm going to cut them out, and then maybe we'll add them back in some other way. Let's just go ahead and cut this out. And then I am going to be working in this a lot, and you are going to be working in it a lot with me. And I might have some Buddha kits coming. And I wanted to thank you guys for those that bought the Halloween kits. That was awesome. I think there's one left. So thank you so much. Because I do have a lot of stash, and I like to share my stash with you, but yeah. But I can't always send it out, you know, free. But I am covering the shipping this time around, so. And it's fun, because now you guys, if you get one of my Halloween kits, when I work in my Halloween journal, you can Halloween journal with me. And you have a kit already, a journal all ready to go. And by the way, if you did buy one of those Halloween journal kits, you need to go through the book and add the masking tape or washi tape to the spine, to the center, and to the beginning pages. And if you have a question on that, let me know, and I will show you how to do that. But you can look back. I think the last time I did a video on how to put together a composition junk journal was one of the Christmas ones. So go ahead and look back on that one. And, oh yeah, that's going to look really pretty right there. Just stunning. Yeah. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So go ahead and look back on how I reinforced that book, that journal, before you start gluing. Now, you don't have to, and it'll probably be okay, but as much glue as I put in mine, I always reinforce them. So I hope that you will as well. And remember, if you tear out one page of it, you need to tear out the corresponding page in the back. Like if you tear this front page out, you need to tear the back page out, because they're sewn together in the middle, but they are one page that's been sewn down the center. So if you pull one out, the other one will come out. So there's things about junk journals, we're using composition notebooks, that some people just don't know. So yeah, there's a lot to it. It's not just, oh, I think this is that? No, that's part of the thing. Okay, so that's good. This looks real good. I think this kind of goes like this, though. Like so, yes, because it's toe. There's a little piece right here that's kind of bugging me, but I think I'm going to leave it because it's so small and I don't have a thing handy. Actually, maybe I do. Hold on. I want to get it because I want this journal to be, just right. I love this journal. Ah, I found it. Yay me. Yay me, yay me. And if I cut into this a little bit, I don't care. I want to cut this out of here. Were you able to find this at your Dollar Tree, you guys? Or probably not. It's been real hard to find. What's on here? Oh, glue that I'm putting all over the place. So yeah, were you able to find this? Let me know. I hope you were, because I've been looking for them again and I can't find them. So yeah. Come on. Can. Now I have the itty bitty scissors that I can get in there with. I think I want to go around this with a little bit of distress ink. Yes, let's glue this down. Recycle that. Hopefully they can recycle it. I'm not sure. Let's see, is this good? Bottom there. Oh, yeah, that's going to be cute there. What do you think? I love it. I love it. So let's go ahead and glue this puppy down. We might cut out one or two of these flowers to add up in the corner. Not sure. Not sure. See all the glue all over this now? Yeah, that's how we roll. We're messy. This is where we messy. Oh. Oh, and for those of you that don't know, I always get really frustrated with these, so I always kind of work out of the bigger opening. I just always kind of do, and I always just kind of overdo it like that. But yeah. And again, if there's not enough glue, I can always just pick it up and add more. I'm not too careful about these books, you guys, especially when they're just mine. If I'm selling them and they're yours, I may be a little bit more careful. But that's kind of why I don't sell these kind of books too often, because I don't like to have to be that careful. But I do sell flows and stuff more, but I'm not sure if I'm ever going to do that again, to be quite honest. I'm getting to where I want to do more art and less selling, but I'll do what I can for a while, because I know you guys love to buy from me. So, and I love to sell to you. It's so rewarding. It really is. It's so stinking rewarding to sell stuff to you guys and have you be so happy. And I love you all for being my return customers. I've got to tell you, thank you so much. You know, I've got so many return customers, and I think that speaks volumes, don't you? Yeah, I do. So we're just going to let that go like that. Now with Aleene's, it's always a good idea to put it on both surfaces. The surface you're gluing to and the surface that you're gluing both down. But on this piece, I'm not going to worry about it. I think it's going to be fine. And I think I'm also not going to do this right now because I'm not sure of it. And if this is fabric, I'm going to do some testing before I do that, you guys. So I think we're going to leave it at that. But let me look at this really quick. I'm wondering if I want to put one of these in here. Just one. Let me think. Let me think. Okay. Even if I don't use it on this page, I'm going to actually keep this in my stash because it's just so pretty, you know? But let's go ahead and cut one out and see what it looks like. Maybe we'll cut like this. Save this one for another day. Just take this big one. I can always test that this with this on a piece of fabric later, but I'm not sure. I just want to cut it out and see what it looks like. Well, I probably will not put this down today, but I just want to show you how to consider using more pieces of the flowers that you cut out. Of the patterns that you use. You can take that major image like I did that Buddha and then look to see what you have left, you know? So I'm going to kind of make this a little bit more round right in here, just to make that flower a little better. This flower here looks a little square on that one side. So let's kind of circle it out a little bit. There we go. I like that. Yeah, that's better. So see. So if I wanted to, I would put that here, but I don't want to. I mean, let me see. I just like it simple for now. I actually like it there a lot. I actually really do, and I might bring it up a little bit to hide that pinking, because I'm not a big pinking person, and I don't know why I did that pinking, to tell you the truth. I think I grabbed those scissors and just used them. Without or with? With, without. I think with. I think with. We're going to put it down. That was settled in a hurry, wasn't it? Grab one of these. So I hope you enjoyed this really quick little video, and I did show you how I did make this book. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. The reason I did not do a video on when I made this whole book, you know, like sit down and do the whole process, is because I enjoy doing things like this on my own sometimes. I'm sure you appreciate that. You know, it's my Zen moment, and I really wanted to get into this little journal because this is actually one of my personal journals, believe it or not, you guys. My Buddha journal this is really personal, so I share that with you, but I wanted to keep making it on my own. Let's see. Yeah, I like that right there. Right? That looks good. Okay, so we're going to put that down. Put that down. And then we will be back. There. Put that down. Isn't that great? That's a great start, you guys. A great start to a fun journal. And then just think with all of the trinkets and bits and bobs and whatnot. Fair warning. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. I am going to finish editing this video, get it ready for my Wednesday upload. And with that, thanks so much for joining me. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below if you did. And if you have any questions about the journal making process out of recycled books. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care. Be well. Love you. Be safe out there. It's a jungle.